Mayor Technoblade has now been in office for a few days, and I've definitely been doing my best to take advantage. There's actually a little bit of an oversight that I think the admins kind of missed out on, and it's definitely something that a lot of high-end players, such as myself, yes, I consider myself high-end now, have been taking advantage of. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one. Not only is it ridiculous for skill XP, pet XP, money, or losing money, depends on if you get lucky, but for example, look at this rat pet. Level 1, like 24 hours ago, is now level 100, completely vibing. I'm going to show you guys what I've been up to during Mayor Technoblade. Not only can you get great skill XP as well as pet XP by doing this, I also was able to get my hands on one of the rarest drops on the entire server, something that I overpaid for a few episodes back. If you guys remember us crafting this Warden heart, you guys are going to have to wait around and see how that turns out. But man, I'm a little bit sad, but you guys will see why in a little bit here. However, really quickly though, if you guys are not yet subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. It doesn't cost you a single thing, and you can change your mind at absolutely any time. We have a really good one for you today, so let's aim for 1,000 likes on today's video. Leave a like and comment the word cookies, otherwise you'll have bad RNG for the rest of your life, so you better do it. Mayor Technoblade and his ministers have brought a ton of amazing perks. For example, the big one that everyone has been having a lot of fun with is the Blood God's Blessing. Gain plus 50% more skill experience. Now this is massive, it's the same as Derpy, and it's really good. Except for there's another perk from Furry E-Boy over here, where if you are on a public island with a party member, you gain plus 25% skill experience, which stacks on top of the 50 from Technoblade in the first place, meaning you're getting roughly 75% extra skill XP. And when you're doing this with tier 5 Slayer bosses, well, you kind of just have an infinite loop of just constantly killing your boss. So you might be a little bit confused, and as was I when I first found out about this little method here. So for example, if we run over the Maddox, as you can see, tier 5 bosses, as you can see right here, you get 1500 Zombie Slayer XP, and these actually take 6000 combat XP from zombies to go ahead and actually spawn the boss. When you are using the plus 50% from Technoblade, plus the 25% from Furry E-Boy, you're actually getting about 6.5 to 6.6k combat XP from killing a boss. So if you have a friend with you, you just constantly keep killing each other's bosses, you end up getting a ton of RNG drops. A lot of people might be wondering how to actually get this method started. So really quickly, I'm going to show you. As you can see, there's a bunch of ways here in the graveyard and the crypts. Your goal here is to actually take the zombie over to the pond with the waterfall over there, also known as the Sven pond. This is the current spot that everyone's been doing at. I'm sure people are going to find better spots as this method becomes available for longer, but basically there's one thing you have to worry about, and that is the fact that the village is right over here. You do not want your zombie to think that it is inside the village, basically just killing your tier 5 boss. So I recommend spawning them back here. You're going to have to get the zombie to kind of parkour up this rock. If you go too far close to this gate here, then it actually counts it as the village and it'll just straight up kill it. So you're going to have to wait for your tier 5 zombie to learn how to do a little bit of parkour. Hopefully it doesn't take them too long. I'm actually surprised at the mechanics on this thing. It genuinely will find its way up pretty quickly. As you can see right there, it just parkoured its way up in like, I don't know, 15 seconds. So bravo to our tier 5 Slayer here. Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. But then you basically just walk your way over to the pond. You make sure he doesn't hit you. He's gonna do that a few times. That's just natural. Just make sure you move out of the TNT each time. You can move side by side while you're waiting for him to come back. But you just walk over to the pond over here. Once you get them all the way over to the hub, you're obviously gonna have your other person here. I'm recording this at a really weird time, and all the people who I boss trade with are currently asleep because I forgot to record this clip. But basically, when it says slay the boss on the right hand side, because it is my boss spawned, basically your partner is going to kill the boss. And when it says 0 out of 6k, meaning like you're just starting a new quest, that's when you kill their boss. And when you're in the party with people, which I'm not at the moment, but even when I'm outside of a party, oh, I didn't even get my sword swap off. There you go. As you can see there, I got 5.6k. Add an extra 25% onto that, and you get about 6.5 to 6.6k XP. And as you can see on the right hand side right now, it says 6,000 combat XP to start your next quest. So literally, it's just an infinite loop of just constantly doing bosses. This is a really good spot. I've heard some other really good spots as well. Honestly, totally just up to preference if you do decide to do it. Small warning, it will drain your coins very, very quickly, but honestly it is a lot of fun at the same time. A small disclaimer, this can actually drain your funds ridiculously. You can lose a ton of money. I've also seen a lot of people get really lucky and actually make a ton of money, so seriously do this at your own risk. Revenant tier 5, however, being the newest Slayer recently added, there's a bunch of new drops that are still selling for a lot of money. Since this method came out though, we've seen some small decline in price. For example, the rarest drop in the game, the Warden heart, is now selling for 84 mil, when a few days ago it was selling for 140 mil. So a little bit of a decline. The Shard of the Shredded now used to be 12 mil, now it's selling for about 6. The Scythe Blade selling for 2.5, used to be 3.5. Snake Runes, I don't even want to talk about these guys. But the Warden Heart has dropped a ton in price, but it can definitely save you if you're grinding this method out a bunch. And in my eyes is by far one of the rarest drops on the server, next to like the Phoenix Pet and a few other drops like that. But I actually managed to get my hands on my first ever Warden Heart drop, and I was beyond excited. The craziest part about getting the Warden Heart being one of the rarest drops on the entire server is the fact that when I pressed record, I didn't even have my recording software open. I scuffed it. I didn't even record my reaction to like the rarest drop on the server. And it's probably the only one I'll ever see. And boys, I done goofed. Yeah, so I kind of messed up. So I'm going to put a picture on the screen right now of the drop message in my chat, as well as my auction house past values, because I did end up selling it. So you can see it right there. Made a good amount of money off of it. Pretty happy with that, not going to lie. But I killed a lot of bosses to get this. I've seen a lot of people who have gotten 1, maybe even 2 Warden Hearts in their first 1,000 boss kills. So really quickly, let's take a look at how many bosses I've actually killed to get 1. When it comes to any Slayer that you're trying to tackle, trying to get to level 9 is obviously the biggest goal. It's the max level for all the different Slayers right now, and I did this a good while ago. And in fact, since Tier 5s came out a month ago, I have killed 2,867 of them. You heard that right. That's a ton. In fact, I have 5.5 million Revenant Horror XP, which is a really good amount, and I plan on doing a bunch more because it's amazing for combat. For example, I was about combat 52 when Mayor Techno went into office, and as you can see, I'm actually about 54.5, so I'm working my way towards 60. Who knows? I want to try and hit it before Mayor Techno is out of office, but obviously I still have a lot of money to spend to actually get there. You end up spending about 1 million coins per minute, maybe even more if you're going even faster. Your money drains really fast, so getting a Warden Heart and Shards of the Shredded and other drops like this can really help a ton. For example though, I got a lot of other drops that maybe you don't exactly need. I have 8 Snake Runes just in here, and let's head back to the island so I can show you my little stash of beheaded horrors. When I say horrors, I mean genuinely horrified by how many I've gotten of these things. As you can see, here's just a few. I actually ended up dropping a bunch on Nons in the Hub, so hopefully they enjoyed them. But as you can see, I have about 11 beheaded horrors right here, and honestly, I don't think it's ever going to stop. I think I'm just going to keep on getting beheaded horrors for the rest of time itself, but hey, if you see me on my island and you want a beheaded horror, just let me know. As you can see, almost all of these gotten on April 17th. Pretty crazy. So there you have it. I didn't even record myself getting the rarest drop on the server. I am beyond disappointed in myself. I'm a YouTuber. I should always have my recording software open. And I really messed up this time. I'm sorry, boys, but hopefully you guys did end up enjoying today's video either way. Hopefully you learned a little something about some of the things you can actually get up to. As you can see, got this rat pet all the way up to level 100 in like 48 hours, which is crazy. Super happy about that. Got my black cat to level 100. I've been having fun with this update. Hopefully you guys have as well. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. Comment something random down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.